Hello, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV. In today's episode, we're starting on another piece of side content. And if you can see the title, you can probably figure out what it is. Alright, Gaimlona? Gaimlona. Let's get started. Well, if it ain't one of our most reliable collectors. Got anything good for us today? Actually, hold that thought. Just remember that I've got something for you for a change. A favor to ask. You wouldn't happen to know a girl by the name of Zhloe Aliapo, would you? A sweet little thing. Born into poverty, she worked her tail off for my sister until she paid off every last gill of her family's debts. Recently, she struck out on her own, renting out a corner of the hard place to run her own shop. Girl's got a nose for coin that's a match for anyone in the realm, but she can also be a bit, scatterbrained. Which is what's keeping us up at night. We'd like nothing more than to stick by her side till she gets her new operation off the ground, but, needless to say, we've got plenty on our own plates. That's where you come in. So, what do you say? I think you could pay Zhloe a visit and see that the girl's making ends meet. It'd mean a whole lot to Rowena and me. Alright, sure. So, we haven't really explored Idleshire all that well. I mean, that was when the first time we actually came here with Sam. But here we are. The hard place. Well, I don't see any rocks, but I suppose it's a start. Hello, Zhloe. Why, yes, I'm Zhloe Aliapo. However did you know? Am I famous? Oh, that's so exciting. And also somewhat terrifying. But most certainly exciting. Oh, but pray tell, whoever might you be? Mistress Gaimlona sent you to look after me. Why, how sweet of her to ask. And of you to come, of course. Speaking of sweets, have you tried Atticurg's pineapple pudding? It's so smooth and sensuous and... Where was I? Oh, of course. I'm doing quite well. Thank you for asking. With a loan I took out for Mistress Rowena, I rented out a room here in the cellars of the hard place. Can you guess what I'm using it for? Actually, let me just tell you. I'm running an orphanage. I call it Menfina's Arms. Because it's like she's holding the orphans and keeping them safe in her arms. Get it? I'm still new to this, but I've already learned so much. For one thing, running an orphanage is really expensive, so I've had to skip on a few luxuries. Food, clothing, you know, normal stuff. Why, the last thing I ate was Atticurg's pineapple pudding, and I had to make a single bowl last a week. It was a rather large bowl, mind you, but still. But this isn't about me. It's about the children and everything I could be doing for them if only I had more gil in my coffers. Don't worry, though. Zhloe has a plan. What sort of plan, you ask? You're looking at it. I've started my trading business right here in this little corner of the hard place. I acquire rare treasures and relics from the realm over and sell them to wealthy collectors for princely sums. Oh, if only I could marry a prince, all my worries would be... Wait... What were we talking about? Huh? What's in it for my suppliers, you ask? I was just getting to that. Seeing as how I'm on such good terms with Mistress Rowena, you see, I was thinking I could pay them back in scrips they could spend at the House of Splendors. I haven't actually asked her yet, of course, but I'm sure she'll say yes. Did I mention we were really, really good friends? You know a thing about crafting, too? I knew this was Zhloe's lucky day. Almost as lucky as the day when that nice old man paid 10 times what that stone was worth. A whole 100 gil! Just because I reminded him of his granddaughter. Anyhow, what did he say? You'd be Zhloe's #1 procurement specialist. Oh, you'll do it, won't you? For the children? Oh, you're the best, the absolute best. I knew it the moment I saw your face. With you on my side, Zhloe's House of Almost Splendors, still working on the name, will be turning a profit in no time, and Menfina's Arms will spread wide to hold every poor orphan in a loving embrace. Anyhow, let's make this official. Gala, was it? Zhloe is oh so looking forward to doing business with you. did I say that for every collectible you bring to me, I'll pay you in scripts redeemable at Rowena's House of Splendors? I did? Oh, good. Because that's exactly what I'm doing. Provided Rowena approves, of course. Which she will, I promise. That's how Rowena pays her hardworking employees, after all. No gil, just scripts. Why, I can still remember her counting them out. 1 script, 2 scripts, red scripts, blue scripts. She'll be positively thrilled that Zhloe's following in her footsteps. I just know it. I see the sparkle of curiosity in your eye. But Zhloe, you ask, without any gil to your name, however did you purchase food, drink, and other basic essentials of your daily life? You weren't wearing that? Well, Zhloe will tell you anyway. At Rowena's House of Splendors, you can purchase an enormous flagon of pineapple juice for the low price of only 130 scripts. And who needs food when you have pineapple juice? Not Zhloe, that's for sure. Pineapples. Okay. I'm just gonna back up, girl. You never saw me here. Oh, but where are we? Oh, you're probably wondering exactly what sort of treasures I'm looking for. Well, I'd be happy to explain. Zhloe has her eyes set on exotic treasures of Near Eastern make and design. That's Rats at Han, don't you know? A little bird told Zhloe that Near Eastern culture is all the rage amongst Ishgardian nobility these days. And who is Zhloe to disappoint such potentially generous customers? I'm counting on you, friend. And remember, so are the children. Wow. Okay. I forgot how extra Zhloe sounds. So, welcome to custom deliveries and the introduction of collectibles. Well, granted, you could technically do collectibles without doing this, but putting it all together makes a nice little bow, nice package. Zhloe. To begin. Welcome, Gala. Here to help me do Menfida's work, I take it. Let's see how many smiles we put on the children's faces today. So, we're gonna go to learn about custom deliveries, because oh god. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna explain it myself. So, okay. So, Zhloe wants 3 things. We have Near Eastern antiques, dated Rosette Han coins, and Thavenarian leaves. What we're going to be focusing on is Near Eastern antiques, because this is what... Let me start again. Zhloe wants 3 items. 1 is done by crafters of the hand. All crafters make the same thing. Botanists and miners will do this. We'll focus on the second thing here, the Rosette Han coins, and fishers will go for the Thavenarian leaf. As we go further with Zhloe, she will want new stuff, which pretty much just means you don't bother with this old stuff anymore. It'll make sense. In order to give Zhloe an item, it needs to be a certain collectability. In this case, 20. We'll go over that when I actually get into crafting. Wait. Okay. No. Okay, I'm reading this wrong. Okay, so... It's been a while since I've done one of these, so excuse me. So, the minimum collectability that Zhloe wants for this item is 20. However, we can increase the collectability, and the higher it is, the more rewards we get. So, we're always going to give her 30 satisfaction. That's just what it is. So, saying to this, we just need to do 3 of them, and she will go to the next rank of satisfaction. This will make sense. We will also get gil. With more gil, the higher collectability it has. We're also going to be getting experience, which I frankly don't need, but I can only do this on a level 60. Which is weird. And most importantly, we're getting scripts. Now, remember, scripts are illegal currency in the country of the United States, for good reason. So we're going to be getting script. Script can be used to buy gear and items related to crafting. There is purple script. Yeah, there are crafter scripts and gatherer scripts. So, and then there's also 2 colors. Purple is for every level under 100 as of this video, which is Dawn Trail. If you want to get high level stuff, that will be using orange scripts. However, just like tomestones, scripts degrade over time. New scripts get added and the older scripts get removed. So I want to say when 7.1 comes out, purple scripts will be removed and orange scripts will become the low tier. Or that could be 7.2, I don't really remember. Case in point, it's so how do we get these collectabilities? Well, if we were a gatherer of the land, we would actually have to go out and gather these things. But what about if we're crafting? Well, thankfully we don't have to go very far. The script salvager will sell whatever we need. So if I go custom deliveries, Zhloe, and okay, hold on. Okay, I see. So we need to make Near Eastern antiques. To do that, we need 2 Near Eastern antique components. After that, we need 1 Near Eastern antique components materials. We can buy just the components, but I think that might be a little bit less considering we need to get the collectability. Okay, so I need 3 of these. I can't do math, so yeah, I just need 6. For 600 gil, we will make the money back. So, right now, I just want to make these high quality, which shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, do this. And just do the quality rotation. Didn't really. Okay. Alright. That's 1. I need more. Okay. Now that we have the components made, now we can make the antiques. Making them high quality is actually a smart thing, because quality pretty much is replaced by collectability when you're making something as a collectible. Thankfully, if you look in the crafting log, it will always say that it will be synthesized as a collectible. Okay. Let's hope I understand how to crafting up. So, we could finish... Okay, alright, cool. So we could finish the craft right now, and we'd already be, like, in the middle, get plenty enough. I kind of want to see if I can make this into the green, the highest quality available. Remember, Zhloe doesn't really care about how collectible the item is. It's going to sell regardless. My dog is also not going to care how collectible the item is. It will sell. Remember, you're just going to be getting a straight 30 satisfaction from Zhloe no matter what item you turn in, so long as it is above 20. Which I think is the minimum it can be. I don't know. I'm going to do that. Okay. And okay. Alright. Thank you, precise touch and excellent collision. So I can just finish this here. Like I said, crafting is interesting. It is definitely a different kind of rotation and very unique when it comes to MMOs. Do I think it needs to be better? Yes. Like, I see this and I am scared. Okay, why didn't that work? Oh well. And like I said, so long as the collectability is above the threshold, you'll get the highest thing. It doesn't matter if it's like 145 or 200 collectability. You'll still be getting the same amount. Okay, so that's memory. Voice maps. Ooh, this one might be a little bit tougher. No, I think we got it. Yeah. Okay, that's the 3 collectibles that we need for Zhloe. Also, remember to note, collectibles don't stack in your inventory. Okay, Zhloe. Yep. Really? You're gonna go over the satisfaction? So, now that we've given Zhloe an item, her satisfaction has gone up. And I feel like I've pretty much already explained this. Oh, you actually say new stuff because of the item. Maybe I should actually read that. With the Ishgardians taking a greater and greater interest in foreign nations of late, trinkets and treasures from the Near East are in great demand. This is just what they're looking for. Now, let's take a close look. Oh, Gala, it's absolutely stunning. So stunning that it's a shame I have to sell it. But I will make the ultimate sacrifice for the children. Thanks to you, I've got so many Near Eastern treasures that I barely have space for them all. I gave you 3. Fortunately, Zhloe knows some very wealthy individuals who can hardly wait to take them off her hands. I'm happy to say that your Near Eastern treasures have found no end of fans among the Ishgardian aristocracy. Why, with only the funds that have poured in thus far, I can safely say that the Menfina's arms will stay welcomely wide open for, well, at least the next couple of days or so. But is Zhloe going to rest on her laurels? A perished thought! Not when there are countless children still yearning for warmth and love. I can count on you. Can't I, Gala? Oh, thank you. This calls for a celebration. Why, yes. I think I'll treat myself to the last bite of pineapple pudding I've been saving since last week. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting new character. Oh god. Well, if anyone deserves it, it's... I just gave them the same voice. Oh god. If anyone deserves it, it's you, Miss Zhloe. You're always working so hard to put food on our plates. Hello, lady. Who are you? This is Gala, a famous adventurer. She's the one who's helping Miss Zhloe turn her trading business around. You're an adventurer, Miss Gala? My mommy and daddy are adventurers, too. I wish you could meet them. Mommy and daddy are the strongest adventurers I've ever seen. They're always keeping the people of Idleshire safe from nasty monsters. Or at least they were. The other day, they went off to hunt something called a leet mark. They said they'd be home by sundown, but I haven't seen them since. Miss Zhloe says they probably just got lost. Anyway, I was so scared and lonely all by myself. But then I met Miss Zhloe. She's been so nice to me, just like a big sister. Sometimes she forgets to unlock the door or feed us, but I know that's just because she's busy. Right, Miss Zhloe? I just met you, Miss Gala, but I like you too. Anyway, I'm going to go now. My best friend promised she'd tell me a story about dragons, and I just love dragons. See you later, Miss Zhloe, Miss Gala. Right! The orphan thing! Gah! That's Tikeb. Just between the two of us, search parties have been scouring the land for any sign of her parents, but nothing. I know I shouldn't get the poor girl's hopes up, but I simply haven't the heart to tell her the truth. Besides, Menfina may still work a miracle yet. The day after her parents disappeared, poor little Tikeb rushed out from her home to the city gates. She waited there day and night in the beating rain and blustery wind, just so she could greet her dear mother and father with a smile the very moment they returned home. When I found her, she was sniffling and shivering in the cold. That was when my inspiration struck. I've started an orphanage, right here in Idleshire, and taken all the poor children like Tikeb who were crying out for a gentle helping hand. And that's why I must keep to the task. Menfina's arms must spread wider and wider, so that no child may need know such pain and loneliness ever again. Is it supper time yet? Okay, scatterbrained is an understatement here, girl. Zhloe Aliapo is pleased with your efforts. She now considers you a friend to the orphanage. And yet there is still much work to be done before the finances of Menfina's arms are stable. To that end, Zhloe Aliapo has a new favor to ask of you. Thanks to you, we're doing better than we were. At least Zhloe's paying the rent now. But I'm afraid to say Menfina's arms is still a long way from achieving true financial stability. So, Zhloe got to thinking. Perhaps we're doing ourselves a disservice by limiting our dealings to the Ishgardian nobility, no matter how wealthy and generous they may be. That's why Zhloe decided to look the realm over and look big. I'm talking about consortiums, cooperatives, and conspiracies. Commiserations, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I found a promising new client, Master Gegaruju of Gegaruju Shipping. Have you been to his resort at Costa del Sol, Gala? They say the sun shines bright and water's clear every day of the year. Oh, that rhymed, didn't it? Anyway, I had an idea. What sort of rare trinkets and treasures do you think might tickle the fancy of those who live in a world of endless summer? If you're thinking cool and refreshing relics from the bleak, blustery highlands of Kurthis, then I guess great minds think alike. Yes, this is the perfect opportunity to build upon the foundation we've laid. What do you say, Gala? Are you with me? Ma'am, I've already started the quest. So, welcome back, Gala. I'm happy to say that the children are smiling more and more with each passing day. It's been not even a half hour, girl. So, Zhloe has new items. Her requirement is also gone way up. 480. Granted, the satisfaction has also gone way up. However, you can only make 6 deliveries a week. That resets. The same as everything resets. Tuesday. Okay. The collectability looks the same, so I think I can do this no problem. Kurthan souvenirs. Why you would want a souvenir of this godforsaken country, I don't know. I don't know, it's like American flags. Yeah. I was thinking, is that topical? No, I do not like the American flag. Doesn't fucking matter. Okay. Girth and souvenirs. Need girth and souvenir components. Girth and souvenir components need girth and souvenir component materials. Are you noticing a trend? I sure as hell not. Same as before, I need 6. As you can see, the price is going up the farther down we go. Thankfully, I have some pretty deep pockets. Okay, let's go over here. Actually, just go over here for my sake. You've seen me craft. Do you really need do you really need to see me craft for the second time in an episode? Okay. Had to upgrade our frying pan because I did not feel comfortable with that. Boy, this might be a little bit troublesome later on, but that's to worry about in the coming weeks. Alright, Zhloe. One Curth and souvenir. The Curth's Highlands are home to all sorts of treasures of cool, austere beauty. The wealthy patrons of Costa del Sol are sure to pay a good price for something this exotic and enticing. Yeah, let's take a close look. I just say the same thing as before. Okay. We could just sell them a stalagmite of frozen water. By Gala, you've been working your tail off this week, haven't you? Speaking of tails, I really wish the orphan boys would stop pulling mine. Don't they realize how much that hurts? Anyway, I think you've earned yourself a much-needed rest. Don't go too far, though. Zhloe's counting on you to help keep Methina's arms going strong. I don't like how I can tell that she's, like, looking at my eyes directly. So, yeah. We can only do this again next Tuesday, 3 a.m. Hold on. I'm not getting up at 3 a.m. Hello? Yeah, I sure bet you are. Well, that's it. That's it for me. See you in, I don't know, how many weeks? Zhloe, how many weeks do you want me to come back? Oh, I guess next week. Really? Okay. Okay then.